Ecclesiastes. Um, that temperature dropped, didn't it? Oh, y'all be okay. Y'all be okay. Like they are building our unit. We'll make it through today, though. They're building our unit. Our unit is custom made. Thank you for all the faithful people. Cash and carry. How y'all like that? No, you don't like that. Okay, well. Ecclesiastes chapter 5. Chapter 5, and then we're going to go over these papers. Um, verse 9. Let me tell you about the papers for a minute. If you, 3 of them I tore up because they were the right answer, but they didn't put their name. Okay? They didn't put their name. The IRS won't guess who you are. Some people are graded harsher than others because of where they're going. Some, the simplicity of the math you have to look at, because once that, this is like Shark Tank this morning. I'm going to hurt your feelings, but that'll stop you from getting a letter. All you're going to do is get mad or keep $1 or whatever. I don't know what you're going to do with you. But if you get a letter from them, you're in business. And this 941 is what shuts down, he says, everyone. Businesses, churches. Some I docked, I'll get to that, for sloppiness. Your stuff is sloppy, which means that what happens is if what caused those people to say, you know what, we just need to leave him alone, was how pretty it looked. And like, we ain't got time to look at 20 years of this. Okay? But if I've been scratching stuff out and they like, oh, well, okay. Say, but they like, my revenue officer, he just cracked up laughing. He said, looked like your stuff fell out of a book. My point is, that helped them get off of me, because they saw how neat it was, all right? But if you crossing stuff out and whatever, then it gives them a chance to say, I wonder what they missed. Okay. Matter of fact, you could be neat and it may be wrong. They'd be like, but it looks right. Okay. And then some I docked for no confidence. You cannot be in business if you don't have confidence. You cannot be in business if you're not confident about your paperwork. They don't care about you speaking in tongues. They don't care about all they care about is that form. Okay? And it has to add up. So, just a little warning. Okay? Some people have perfect papers. You know what's crazy, Darnell? There are people who had perfect papers who never even talk about business, which means they're sitting on a gift. Paperwork was beautiful. All right? So, I got to be the bad guy all day today. Ecclesiastes chapter 5. Look at verse 9. And then I'll call people up and, kind of put your paper down, unless, some of y'all will like. And then we'll go over it, all right? This is serious. Because some of you are just really on the brink of greatness and generational wealth. And that paperwork will shut you down. Some of you don't know who you're going to marry. You may not want to start nothing. But then here comes the paperwork. And so you say, oh, honey, I got that. I know how to do that. No, you're sloppy. No, don't. Okay? So don't throw this away, all right? get too offended, you know you're not ready for business. That's the whole thing they told me about Shark Tank. They make just like, when I put this little line together, somebody might say, "Oh, that's nothing. That's basic." Well, if I can't take that, I don't need to start nothing. Okay. Remember the story about Ralph Lauren? You have to believe in what you're doing. Now, if somebody, gives me, sometimes people can criticize you and they'll say things that you need. Okay, y'all. Okay. Verse 9. Let's try the Bible. The profit of the earth is for who? That's you. So if you don't get any profit, remember that. Look how it's spelled, people. That not P-R-O. Okay. The profit of the earth is for who? So there's something in the earth that you're supposed to profit from. Your gifting. I don't want nothing. We can't change the Bible because you don't want nothing. Okay? When you're talking about sending your kids to school, your grandkids, you need a profit. You don't need to be paycheck to paycheck. You don't need $1 here and $1. You need some money. How many of y'all know y'all need some money? 7 of y'all. That's enough. That's good. Okay. Read again. We're going to get it down to your gums. There's a profit in the earth. You get a short period of time to move your family into investments, or you're going to sit there and watch them, especially as the middle class just goes under. You're going to watch them suffer. All right. You should already be on your 2015 budget. You should already know not only that you're going to Rome, you're going to stay. So you're not going to be sitting there somewhere at the airport sleeping in. All right? No, because you're about some money. Okay? Little Chuck-a-Luck is just beautiful, but she need to go to school. She ain't going to stay that side. That's going to take some money. All right? Money for your children. So there's a profit. So write yourself a note. There's something in the earth for me. There's something in the earth for me. It's a profit for all. Okay? And IRS don't care how much you make as long as you give them theirs. All right? So now let's go over the paper. All right, finish it up and we'll go over the paper. King himself is served by the field. All right? So you can't leave here and talk about, I didn't get none out of class. Well, if you didn't get none out of class, it's because you don't believe it. But the Bible says there's a profit in the earth for you. So if you don't get anything out of it, it's you. And those of you who go to Rome, you'll see, man, it's the way legislation is coming down. It is getting down to who believes in God, who believes in a gift, who has energy, who has passion, who can redefine themselves. Man, because there's certain things that are happening when you have people my age that still have tremendous student debt, when you have inflated stock prices, when you have China buying up a lot of our buildings and our historic landmarks, and we are a debtor nation. When you have Walmart leaving their business plan, revenue officers tell me they're leaving their business plan. When you have China shutting down factories because nobody needs their goods anymore. I'm giving you a hint. I sent that money to Tokyo. Tokyo has the third largest economy in the world. Patrick, being honest, sent him $1,575. He said when he went to cash it in, he got 300 back, almost equal to 300 U.S. Same amount of money I send every month. This time they said, here's 300 for you. Now, see if he wasn't honest. Huh? He said, Pastor, I went and turned those postal money orders in. They gave me 300 back. He said, so when you coming down here, you need to buy all the yen you can get. Look at that global market. The third largest. Okay. There's certain people, they're expecting this tremendous because anything that's inflated. All right. So Russia's losing with this gas being, like you say, oh man, I get to fill up I can finally put a 20 in there and the needle move. That's costing somebody. That's costing somebody whose economy is built on it being 350. Okay? So a class like this, you can't put a value on a class like that gets you ready, where you don't become a victim of shock and awe. You're like, you know what? I heard about this, and I made the necessary preparation. Okay. Let's talk about the form. I'm going to call some people up. People who I know can take it. Star, I graded you exceptionally hard. Well, you already know what I put? I put super sloppy, be precise, and confident. You got the answer right, but no. It's just sloppy. But answer's right, okay? So the answer, thanks to Shelly Beans, it should have went, she was right, 20% of 30,000. Do you understand percentiles? If you don't even know how to pay tithes. All she did in her head, she's smart. It's 20% is 0.20. What's 15%? Okay, 0.15. What's 35%? Okay. You'd be surprised the people that missed the other part of that. So Shelly Beans gave y'all an answer. 6,000. Column 5A, which is total Social Security wages, all you did was take the 30,000 and you take it times 0.124. What's that in percent? 12.4. Okay? Everybody understand that? Write this up. 0.124. All you do is move that decimal over twice. 0.124 is 12.4%. Okay? Now, if you're an employee, you have to pay half of that. That's why when you start your business, you don't need any employees. You get employees, you're going to have a problem because you got to do all this for them. You need to be the janitor, the bus driver, the cook, the dishwasher. You know, you can't. Right? You need to get it done because this form, you got to keep up. What did he tell me? He said, he told me something. He spent an hour of his time with me. When you get an employee, when you get employees too soon, you basically have doomed your business. Because you got workman's comp, you got all the stuff you have to keep up for every employee. All right, that's why I told you don't hire no one. All right, by the time you hire somebody, you rolling. Okay, because if you do not take this money out, he said it is illegal. If you do not take out their Social Security and their Medicare, you are stealing. Okay. Yes. Thank you. They don't care. They can care less. Okay. But she got the right answer. But look at where she's going. She has an academy that can change lives. I have to grade her hard. You understand? So 30,000 times 0.124 is 3,720. Right? Then there were no Social Security tips. If you were listening, the next column is column 1. Same thing that's in part 2 or number 2. The 30,000 you take it times 0.029. What's that in percentage? 0.029 is 2.9%. Okay? .029 is, just move it over. Okay? It's 2.9%. Now, you always pay this. Now, this right here, depending on what they set limits, I'm going to give you all this test again. If you keep making $10,000 a month, which is $30,000 a quarter, by the fourth quarter, you don't pay Social Security. Right up here, Social Security. Social Security, put Medicaid wages. This right here is what gets people in trouble with the Fed tax. So let's say they set it at, it's $117,000 right now. So in the fourth quarter, you'll only take, I'm seeing who's sharp here. So if it's $117,000 max out on Social Security, what should be in column 1 in the fourth quarter? Doom, 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 doom. Remember, you're making $30,000, you're making $10,000 a month. You only pay Social Security up to $117,000. Exactly right. Okay? Once he gets up to $117,000, that's it, Social Security. After that, he doesn't pay it anymore. Now look at him, off his head. Okay? You don't need to wait for, when your mind is that sharp, I think both of y'all got it right. You don't need to wait for a grant or whatever. You need to get your program together, lay out on God, and make it happen. You did it at the top of your head, okay? Which means you're going to make over that amount of money. So some of y'all, that sound like a lot of money because you're conditioned to think you can't get there. Well, if you're going to send your child to school, that's more than that. All right? Y'all look at me like, why can't I just be a nice person? You can't be. You're going to be miserable, though, when you can't afford to bless yourself and your children. All right? Y'all look at me like I'm a mean guy. Okay. But that will change. I think it's going to change to, somebody Google it. Google 2015 Social Security max. I think it's going to be 118. Just put Social Security maximum for 2015. What does it say? Did he change it? So he needs to know that. Why does he need to know that? Because now, if he goes ahead and pays it anyway, they don't care. Thank you. No, it should say Social Security maximum. Okay, yeah. Let me see what does it say. Yeah, 118,000 for the maximum, right? Yep, there it is right here. Beautiful. 5 Social Security changes coming in 2015. It goes from, I was right, it goes from 117,000 to 118,500. You got to keep up with that. They're not going to call you and tell you. Okay? So, now let's see who's sharp here. This is sharp. So, the money that's taken out, look on your W-2. They take that money out. They don't trust you with that money. All right? What does he do with that extra money? Put it back in your pocket. That's your money. No, if you want to, I don't. I put mine back in my pocket. Remember, that's money they take out. So if you max out 117, you take that money, that's your money. You don't pay Social Security on that anymore. See, if you don't know that, you out of some money. And that might be a $2,000 or $3,000. Okay. All right. That's back to you. Some of you, the way you going, you can max out in the second quarter. Did y'all hear what I just told her? She can max out in the second quarter because of her academy. Y'all looking at millionaires in here. Y'all just looking at me like what I'm talking about. She could max out by June. She could have already made $117,000. 118. Okay. All right. You know, at the end of the year, how many of y'all could use about 2 or 3 grand right now? Now, does that make more sense? Okay. All right. They said it just like and if you're the business person, so what happens if you're not sharp and you still paying 100 on 117? You get a letter because they went up to 118. That's for you to keep up. If you're in business, you have to keep up. Okay? So in 2016, I don't know what it is. Sometimes they may not change it, but it doesn't matter. All I do is, now that I know, all I do is wait to see what they're going to do. It's based on the economy. Now that I know that, I could do my 941 for 2015. I could go home and I get that done in about 30 minutes for the whole year. Because I know what my wages are. And already pre-spent the extra money at the end of the year. You're supposed to keep up with your funds. That's why I told you. Remember, I heard you. I told you, tell your coochie, go get a budget. Told your penis, go get a budget. Throw out marriage till you get a budget. It's about some money, all right? No one's going to look at you and tell you cute and tell you don't have to pay rent this week or this month. MUD, you can go in there with a banging mini skirt on. You will grab a blanket on your way out. They don't care, okay? It's about money. That's why we're doing this, all right? Everybody follow. Y'all nodding, but y'all ain't following, but everybody understand that. You have to pay, so you never max out on this right here. Medicaid. Never. If you make $120,000, you never max out on that. Social Security you max out on. So one of my daughters asked a question. She said she thought 941s were only if you made at least $10,000. You cannot afford to be in business and be ignorant. They don't care. All right? Are y'all following? Is this too much information? In the morning. All right. So the 30,000 times the 0.029, the correct answer should have been $870. Now this is frightening. So you're supposed to take the 370, 3720 plus 870, and that total should have been 45,4590. I had people who fail basic math. $4,590. Then you should have took the 4,590, added to the 6,000 that Shelly Beans gave y'all, and the correct answer was $10,590. So if you made watch this now, $1,000, $10,000 a month. Look at what you really have in your pocket. $19,410. See how people get in trouble? Okay. And here's the part. Remember, they have a back part where your 3 months, because it goes January, February, March, your 3 months, your payments have to equal. So somebody would take $10,590 and divide it by 3 real quick on your phone. 3530? Okay, excellent. So your January, once you master this, Cager, you good. So your January EFT PTS payment, that's your payment that you make online, all right, it should say, like my date is the 15th. So is this too much information? So January, watch this now, your January payment of $35.30 is made February 15th. Your February payment of $35.30 is made March 15th. Your March payment of $35.30 is made in April, because this form is not due until April the 30th. It only makes sense. Okay, if you're paying wages in March, all right, you need a month to get your, okay? That's why they catch you, because you had time, you've held this money, we trust you with it, and you decide to make it up. The Reverend officer said you can't make it up. Once you get behind, everybody understand that? All right? So if my next payment will be December 15th. So what am I paying on? November. See why they don't have mercy on you? Okay? Here's what businesses do. I don't have my payment. I'll catch up. You are behind. They've already trusted you for 1 month. So this first quarter payment is due, this paperwork is due April the 30th. Let me see. Some of y'all sharp, ain't I? All right, so second quarter is April, May, and June. When is that due? July what? Beautiful. Okay. Everybody understand that? Okay. Y'all do me like y'all did Keller. July, August, September is the third quarter. When is that paperwork due? October 30th. Okay? If the quarter ends September 30th, your paperwork, your payment is usually the 15th. Your payment is due, however you set up. But your paperwork is due in October. So then it becomes easy. So if I made all my payments at this 10-5-9-0, which is $35.30, on the other part of this, it'll say the three payments. $35.30, $35.30, $35.30. You are good to go. If those don't add up, you're in trouble. So once you master this form, y'all looking at me like I'm lying or whatever. Once you master, you in business for life. You have a business that you can share with your son or daughter. You can give them a business. That's why I was telling my son here. That person trying to get rid of their business, I almost guarantee their paper wasn't right. And he'd have walked in there to exercise somebody and there'd been a big chain on the door. Or they would have walked in with he said, what's this truck? 2 men in the truck for? Your kettlebell? How you going to jump in there and kick a bag that ain't there no more? They put a lien on it. It all belongs to them. All right? Okay. You know what bothers me about some of you? This is boring to you because in your mind, you're going to always work for somebody. And I can't help that this morning. Okay? So the correct answer was 10-5-9-0. I give you yours back. Okay? I docked her for super sloppy, be precise, and confident. Oh, yeah, have to. Let's see. Some of these I'm not going to talk about. You have special pets. Well, pray for me. You got the right answer. I gave you a B. I said I wasn't going to give a B. But you did the wrong math. Probably should have flunked you, but I like you. You got the right answer, but you didn't bring your stuff down, okay? But you're neat. Next time I'm going to flunk you. Got the right answer. If you weren't paying attention, you didn't have to do that part. It's right there. You got the right answer, but that was wrong. Okay. Teacher's pet. That's for saying amen and laughing at my jokes. That ain't funny. Um, Cager, you got no. You got all the figures right, and then you quit. You got 3720 right. You got the 870 right. You got the 4590 right, and you didn't bring it down. You need confidence. Your answers were correct. That's why I docked you. I could have did it for you, but I grade you on where you're going. You need confidence. You had the right answer. You got how many boys you have? 5 boys. You can't be a C student with 5 boys. You had the right answer. Believe in yourself. Is that good teaching? You had the right answer. You didn't bring it all the way down. I should have flunked you. Don't quit saying amen. No. No, I said to get your paper back in. I just like you. Who else? Where's Lana? She's not here? I don't pick on folk that ain't here. Y'all holding your breath. Man, some of these, this is interesting. Some of these people I put neat paper, they got A pluses. Neat paper. Jonay, very neat paper. Queenie, Mary Roundtree, MR, work on that. Neat paper, very neat. Michelle, you blur out another answer. I'm putting you out of class. Okay. And Andre and Janae. Oh, right here. There you go. On top of keeping the same color hair, you're just doing a great thing. Um, where's Danielle? They're not here yet? Okay. She's sick? Okay. The meal's here not yet? Only reason why you didn't get an A plus, if I'd have known you were that sharp, you got an A, you got a bright, is you crossed out that figure. That's picky, ain't it? No, it's not. Yeah, but you had it right. Yeah. Y'all did yours together. Good job. Who else is here? Oh, I got a husband and wife team. Uh, y'all cheated. Look at Brandon. You know I was talking about you, right? Y'all cheated, right? Only reason why Brandon, I think you did some scribbling. Other than that, both of y'all got A's. And then I gave him, I only got you, Dante, because you scribbled out Social Security tips. What happened was. She didn't do the first one, so after I did the first one, I got bored and wanted to start doing some other stuff. Oh, okay. Both of y'all got A's. Give them a hand. Husband and wife team, they both got A's. I got them for scribbling. All right, got them for scribbling. Everybody understand what I mean by penmanship? You. Who else? I already talked to Nikita. She got A minus. Hers is sloppy. Let's see. Also got a couple of correct but sloppies. Okay. Where's your husband? So y'all correct but his was better than yours. Yours, come on, star. Gracious. Okay. Now the bad news. Oh no, I got some more. I got some more good news here. one way to thin a church out, isn't it? Let's see. Vicky, you got it. I got you for sloppy too. You just crossed one thing out, but you was vicious with it. You got A minus only because that was just really like you were angry. You were mad. You didn't have your white out. That's a good excuse. White out. Let's see. His was he got bored. That's good. Um, Queenie had a beautiful paper. Lana. Quit A. Okay. Somebody failed because of 6 cents. I don't know where they got this figure from. Yeah, you have to pay attention. Um, some of y'all try to get deep. Y'all ready to diversify stock or something? I don't know what y'all would do. Okay, okay. What time is it? 8:43. I ain't want to call your name because people was like, figure. I'll get them to you. No, no, you know what? No. Deborah, you going to jail. Deborah, you going straight. I don't think you put your name on yours. I, you did? I threw it away. You going straight to the penitentiary. Huh? You going straight to the pen. Where's Sonia? I'm nice. Simona, you put your name on yours. Yeah. Your wife laughing at you, man. Huh?
Bishop, well, after you told us to take the 20% off the 30,000,
Uh-huh.
I got distracted a little bit.
Your wife is fine. I understand.
Yeah.
He got distracted. Tim got distracted by Taisha. Everybody can understand that, right? Tim got distracted by Taisha. Oh, now. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I believe you. All right, I'll take your word for it. Okay. Any questions? Simona said that I knew what she meant. You and Debbie write each other. Okay. Um, how many of y'all want to take it again? Now you lied. Huh? You can't live with that. Not with your girls. Man, your daughter's just cracking up looking at your paper. All right. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna get. Here's my car. All right. So next, I'm gonna bring a 2014. No, a 24. Yep. Some of y'all came up with something since, and there's no way in the world you could have came up with that. Okay. But I'm gonna come up with a 2014 because this was 2010. Come up with 2014. We'll do it again. But this time we're gonna do the back part too, where you're gonna have to divide your payments equally. All right. Everybody understand why I'm doing this? This is business. This will shut you down. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, that part is it's the other. I wish go look at my office. Do I have a full one in there? I think I just did the front, and it basically breaks down your month payments, your three payments. Okay, that's what she came with the 3530, which is you divide the 10, 5, 7 by that. Okay, and this is the simplest. This is just you, one employee, the simplest thing in the world. Because if you go get other employees, you got to do that. Everybody understand maximum Social Security. Every year it changes. It may change, or they may keep it the same. You are the employer. It's for you to keep up, right? It's for you to keep up. Everybody understand maxing out. We're in the fourth quarter. You don't have to pay that on Social Security if you reach 118,500. Okay. This year was 117,000. Okay. Well, go to the altar and pray about whatever I say. Need a tithing envelope. Raise your hand. Huh? Oh. You want to see what I'll take? I got a paper here. That's what it looks like. Who else need a tithing envelope?
You only have the 2010 one on the desk. Did you want? Is it in your?
No. I don't have it then.
Because I wasn't here. Is that the one you want me to take? The 2010 one?
No, it's okay. I got. I'm bringing a 2014. Who else need a tithing envelope? That's a beautiful spirit. Here's the way it. Who else want to look at it? Here's Queenie's paper. Here's the way it should have looked. Here you go, Tamika. Look at that. That's the way it should have looked. Yeah, with the banging scarves. This is the way you really need this training. Look at that. 30,000. That's 20%. You take that. That's how much you can make. 10,000 a month. That times that. That's Social Security. That times that. The wages. Add those two together. This is the federal. Okay. You gotta. In other words, you have to have. This is federal. get these printed for me? A 2014 form? Or you can just go down and, okay, yeah, yeah.
So that should be the same. $30.
No, I'm going to change the figure. I'm going to change the figure, but yeah, that's what it looks like, yes. Yeah, I want the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, we can't keep that to ourselves. So tell us, don't hate, cause she gonna rub it into her mama. So tell her what happened. Tell us what happened.
About 2 weeks ago, I took a state writing test in the fourth grade, and I got the highest score out of all the fourth grade.
She cannot keep that to herself. Come on, double up. Give her a hand. I hear you. I hear you, Crystal.
She didn't tell you guys, but last spring on the NISA, she got perfect score in reading and math in the whole state. Perfect score.
Oh, y'all better double up on that. Oh my goodness. Give it up to her mama for raising that bar. I hear you. That what happen when you ain't got no boyfriend. Ain't got no boyfriend. Raise the bar. Now, watch this now. Let's get deep about this. If she wants to bless this child for Christmas and sacrifice, that's her business. What you don't bless is D&F students. Bad attitude, don't do their homework. Huh? Tell them, they said, where are my gifts? I left it at the store. I forgot. Same excuse. I forgot. I left it at the store. It'll be there for a whole year. You do not reward. Now, you do what you want to do because, I really don't care. I just throw it out there. You do not reward mediocrity. I'm going to give you another level. If you know, say it both ways. If your child, because all of us struggle in whatever area in school, all right? If your child is a C student in whatever, and they receive a B, you bless that child. That child has really, I'm going to mess with you. If you know your child is an A student, but they're lazy, and they come on with a C, you tell them, you got me twisted. But I got a C, not you. Not you. And for that child who just shut them down. Shut them down so they won't be in Ferguson coming out of a liquor store. That's where they're going. Shut them down. Shut them down while you can. Because once they leave your house, the law will, you're going to have a prosecutor named McCullough who thinks, so what? This ain't nothing but a day in my life. I don't care what the details are. That's one of y'all that's gone. Okay? You got to know what you're up against. All right? Everybody still got their tithes and offerings? Did they come and bring it? Oh, all right. Well, come on, bring it. Like, I don't know. It depends on what you say next.